Hi everybody, welcome to Focus Outdoors. We're glad you're with us. Today, our journey takes us to Horseshoe Lake near Richmond, Minnesota with our friend Josh, who's going to take us on a catfishing adventure. And what's really special about this show is that my two grandsons are going to join us on this trip. Stay with us. Focus Outdoors will be right back. Josh, here we are at the Horseshoe Lake. Can you tell us a little about the history of this? I know it's a backup from the Sauk River, but talk about the fishery and when they stock catfish and that kind of thing. Can you help us?
Yeah, so basically you're looking at a reservoir. They used to have a huge abundance of bullheads, so they introduced the catfish in the late 70s. They then continued to stock them for 10 to 12 years. So you're looking at like 30 plus years of catfish being in the chain. Just the sheer volume of catfish right now is continuing to grow, which makes it an excellent fishery for catfish as well as other fish. They have recently stocked muskies as well as walleye, and they'll continue to do so. As far as the catfish go, it's kind of a mixed emotion. A lot of walleye fishermen, pan fishermen, they don't really care for the species just because it's kind of a nuisance because you're constantly running into them. In the last 10 years or so, the popularity of catfishing has increased dramatically, and that's what we're here to do today. It's an excellent opportunity to take a new fisherman out, put some nice sized fish on the board, and go from there.
You know what? I think it's time to quit talking and go fishing.
Sounds great.
What do you think?
Sounds great.
All right.
As we started down the lake to our fishing hole, we were very impressed by the beauty of the area. It does not look like any reservoir we've ever been on. The lake has many islands and bends with a bunch of small bays. What great structure.
Alright, as far as the terminal tackle that we're using, I generally stick with a braided line. Then I do a no-roll slip sinker. On this one, since it's a little bit bigger, I have 1.5 ounces. I do a couple beads to protect the swivel, and then followed by 10-15 pound fluorocarbon line. And then again, this is the 5/0 hook or the 4 if you're chasing the smaller cats. Alright, for these big cats on the chain here, what we do is we're going to use cut bait. I'm a firm believer that chicken liver, night crawlers, or all the other baits are fantastic for the average size cat, but we're chasing the big ones today. So what we're going to do is we're going to be using cut bait. How you do that is you get these large suckers. Any bait store will have them available. And what you're going to do is I would bring a board and a fillet knife, and it's just like any other fish. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the fish down, and then we're going to fillet it out just like any other one. We're going to go through the rib cage, so on one side you got the skin, you want to leave that on there. It holds a ton of scent. And then the other side you got the ribs and some insides. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that right down the middle into thin strips that allows the catfish to take it in. And there, my friend, is a cut bait. Alright, so then as far as putting it on the circle hook, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hook it once through. You can double back like we do on the chicken liver, but the skin is real tough, so it stays on real nice. And we're just going to cast it out there let the fish do the work. All right, so we're in a current area right now, and basically you got a narrow opening followed by a deep drop, and we're going to sit right on the edge of that, and generally they're going to come up to feed right on that break. So right about here, Aaron.
Get him!
Get him!
Fish on.
Is it meowing? Is it meowing? Watch out!
Is $1 on the first one?
Yeah.
You should have told me I'd have my rod out. Just kidding. Good.
He'd tell us that after the fish has been caught.
Good job, bud.
Ooh, we gotta get him.
Rod tip up. Rod tip up. That a boy. Get closer. That's a good one too.
Oh, look at that one.
Here you go, Josh.
Yeah, when we get that one in there, I got another one. There's this one.
Another one out here too.
We got him. These might end up in Crisco Bay, folks.
Just turn right. Just check it. That a boy.
We got a double. We got a double. We got kitties everywhere.
Hang on, Cam.
We got a whole litter.
Just light them up. Easy.
Yeah, I'll jump in there and I'll wrestle that one for you. Okay? I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm gonna jump in on this bad boy.
All right. Oh, look at that. The flash out there. Keep coming. Just keep the rod tip up. There'll be help. Okay, keep the rod tip up. Keep the rod tip up. Just keep let the rod do the fighting for you, Cameron. Just keep the rod tip up there. Let the flex.
Oh, this is a monster! You got that one, Josh? That away? Yeah! That away?
We're gonna have a double here. We're gonna have a double here. Hang on. I'll take the rod down. That's gonna be a second.
There is nothing better. Yep.
There he is! Oh my gosh, he's so big! He's so big!
Look at the size of these two guys. Exactly. Holy buckets.
Slip towards me.
This is...
Good work, guys. That away. High five. Yeah. Good work. That away, Josh.
Huge one! Look at how big! Go to mine so fast!
Yeah, let's catch more.
Yes! Yeah! Look at how big that guy is! Look at that! Whoa!
Midwest Gun Dog Kennels is your full-time gun dog training facility. For over 30 years, we've customized our training to fit each individual gun dog. We know it takes a well-trained gun dog to handle wild birds to make every hunting trip a dream trip. Let Midwest Gun Dog Kennels put excitement back into your hunt of a lifetime. Midwest Gun Dog Kennels, where experience equals excellence.
Well, as you might be able to tell, I spend a lot of time behind a shotgun. Whether it's at the clay target fields, sporting clays fields, doing exhibitions, or bird hunting, I always trust my shooting skills to the Rio elites. Not only for the lighter recoil, but as you can tell, the harder hitting, consistent patterns. These clay targets don't stand a chance when you shoot Rio elites.
Dennis Foster here. I'd like to introduce you to the Dorado catch and release boat latch system. It's back the trailer into the water, pop the cord, and away we go. Once our day in the water is done, we simply roll the boat up onto the bunks until it achieves contact with the bow eye. It clicks securely into place, away we go. We're exclusive partners with b2outdoors.com. That's where you're going to want to go and order your very own system. You can enter the promo code iTimePromotions and receive free shipping on your items. Dennis Foster here. I'd like to introduce you to the Dorado catch and release boat latch system. It's back the trailer into the water, pop the cord, and away we go. Once our day in the water is done, we simply roll the boat up onto the bunks until it achieves contact with the bow eye. It clicks securely into place. Away we go. We're exclusive partners with b2outdoors.com. That's where you're going to want to go and order your very own system. You can enter the promo code iTimePromotions and receive free shipping on your items.
It didn't take very long and Josh and Damien had the boys into catfish. The cats put up a tremendous fight on the medium action rods. Our young men were having a grand time.
There's nothing better than that big sea with it. There is nothing better. This one here, huh? Yep. More good grip. We got kitties on patrol.
Keep coming, keep line up, keep line up, keep line up.
Suppose you need one of those, huh?
It's okay.
Mine came off.
Oh, I think you guys crossed paths.
I know, mine didn't come off.
You didn't come off. We just got that one on the bottom.
Here, head up to me, head up to me.
Yeah!
Another kitty.
There you go. Perfect.
But why didn't we come here first?
Yes!
Oh, Steve, I love it.
Oh, John.
Now, Intune Marine, they've actually got a pretty cool story behind it. Kyle and Jeff, the owners and founders of Intune Marine, were snowcross technicians just out of college, and they actually started the repair shop out at a farm north of Cold Spring. And about the past 8 years they were there and really developed a really good reputation for fixing outboards, fixing inboards, fixing IOs, and honestly making them run better than when the person bought them. But reputation's everything in the marine industry, and they had kind of a bluegrass following and really homegrown business that they really built from the ground up. And it's just really cool to see kind of an American dream story of two guys putting their heads together and really taking good care of customers. And now we've got a showroom and we're carrying lines of boats, pontoons. It's amazing to see how Intune Marine has progressed over the years and the loyal customer base that we built up. Intune Marine carries a variety of products. Specifically for fishermen, we carry Triton boats. They make bass boats, multi-species boats, fish and ski boats, and then they make fiberglass boats and aluminum boats. They've been around since 1996. Fantastic company and great boats. They also carry Crest pontoons, but Intune's #1 goal is to exceed customer expectation. And at the end of the day, a product's only as good as the dealership that stands behind it. If you're a fisherman that likes to get out on the water, Intune's #1 goal is to keep you there. Intune Marine, they're founded on service and fully certified in Mercury, Evinrude, and Yamaha engines. So no matter what boat you have, Intune can fix it right the first time, keep you at the lake. To check out our new boats, used boats, and all our services, feel free to check out our website, www.intunemarine.com, or follow us on Facebook and check out the latest fishing news, boats, and all kinds of other stuff at our Facebook page, Intune Marine. We'll see you at the lake.
Like I said, all you got to do is do something different, Josh.
Northern.
Pike. Here, it's right behind you, Josh.
Just stay right there, Connor. Stay right there.
No!
Oh, it's right at me?
Bring it
Right at
towards you. Pull up. There you go.
Ah, Northern!
The boys are having fun.
That one's lucky we're not doing a northern pike so Josh. Northern slime. Yeah. Nothing better than that smell. Hey.
The Sauk River chain of lakes located between Richmond and Cold Spring, Minnesota. You've got 13 lakes and tons of islands, tons of places to hide, get out of the wind. And it's got some good fishing too. You can catch catfish, as we've seen, walleyes, bass, pike, and it's a great panfish lake as well. It's also it's a very diverse fishery, kind of whatever you like doing. If you like fishing shallow, there's lakes that offer that on the chain. If you like fishing deep, there's lakes that offer that. If you like fishing weeds, you can do that. Wood, current, river. I grew up out here, and I feel like it made me a really good fisherman, kind of growing up and being able to do the different things on the different lakes to kind of target different species of fish. It's a great body of water. It's kind of like a big old playground. So
I say, yep, one boat had to leave, so we
Brought another one.
Those are really nice boats, though, guys. These are really nice boats.
Awesome boats. Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron's is a perfect setup for what he does. Mine is, I honestly,
Where do you want this?
I ran a bigger version last year. This has been the best thing I've ever done, is to come to this 206 for fishing, comfort, getting people in here. Hard to beat it. And
when you can get me in and out of there.
Well, for sure, but even the ride coming across here, it's smooth, it's comfortable, and you can, to be able to fish on the water and be out as long as you want to during the course of the, course of a season, a course of a day. I run this thing up in Canada for about 20 days. I can live in this boat and it's comfortable. And you get out of the water and you get off the water and you're comfortable. You don't hurt. Just makes you want to get back, and it really puts the focus back on fishing. So, guys, good luck.
Thanks.
Thanks, Dumo.
Hopefully, I'll get her back in one piece.
I know you will.
It is me.
Yeah.
Nice.
Open the bail.
Good job, guys.
That's what happens when Grandpa is hot.
Yeah, I would just have Steve hold every rod. All 5 of them.
Five.
Go ahead. We'll see you guys.
Midwest Gun Dog Kennels is your full-time gun dog training facility. For over 30 years, we've customized our training to fit each individual gun dog. We know it takes a well-trained gun dog to handle wild birds to make every hunting trip a dream trip. Let Midwest Gun Dog Kennels put excitement back into your hunt of a lifetime. Midwest Gun Dog Kennels, where experience equals excellence.
Dakota Pheasant Guide offers the best wild pheasant hunts from the Glacial Lakes area of South Dakota west to the Missouri River. Packages available include everything from self-guided to fully guided hunts. Book your bird hunting adventure now. Fishermen, iTime Promotions is your ticket to an enjoyable and successful day on the water. Call Dennis Foster for your outdoor adventure of a lifetime.
No matter the size, age, or activity level of your best friend, you want a dog food that's natural, feeds great, and is full of all the goodness you demand. That's what we pack into every bag of Country Vet Naturals. Country Vet Naturals are just what the name says, natural goodness in every bag. We also make grain-free cat and dog food and treats. Learn more and find a dealer at countryvetnaturals.com. Country Vet Naturals, loved by pets, trusted by owners.
is.
Can I reel it?
Yeah, of course.
Don't know, bud.
Never mind. Oh gosh. Can you?
Yep.
I'll take it. I got this one.
Reel. There you go. Get it.
Meow. All right.
I have one coming up on the side of the boat. Oh gosh.
Boom.
Baby.
It's an eater.
Yeah, Grandpa's red pole again.
Yeah. It's lucky.
So you can kind of see the line. Once the line kind of quits moving, now we're down on the bottom there. Ooh.
This is gonna be, if he comes out, I'm gonna be mad.
Big cat. Got some weight to it,
There
huh?
you go.
Just a little bit.
Oh. All right. Oh. Nice and easy. You're doing great, bud. Oh. Ooh, yeah. Good size
That's a
one
good
there.
one. Get in there!
Good job.
Reel down.
Come on, Connor!
This might be her, bud. Big cat.
Yes.
We might have brought too small a net.
Oh no.
Come up, in a little bit. Go down. A little bit. Yep.
Beat it. Got some weight to her?
Got it!
Oh my.
Alright. Nice. Good job, bud. Hook came right out.
You're just leaving right in the water and you're
Hey boys, the pet store called. I heard they're hiring.
Got it!
nice. There you go.
Nice job.
Wait, you can sneak underneath.
I can take that one.
Wow, look at that go.
That's a good rod bend, bud.
Yep.
I'd rather reel it in like. Whopper!
Missed him.
What?
That's a good one.
Yeah!
Alright.
No one's having fun though.
That's a good cut bait on here.
That's a nice one.
Nicely done.
Good job.
Carter, Cameron. I got too many Carters.
Too many.
I don't think Carter would be able to pull this one. Probably not.
Hey Cameron, you want to net Connor's fish for him? Alright.
Get in! Oh!
Just put it in there, let them swim right in the net. There you go. Outside the door here. In the lake.
This is fun. Wow! Tiny guy. Oh my gosh, it's a whopper.
Double whopper.
Oh, this is so fun.
Right in the litter box.
Is it a fish?
Yeah, it's a nice cat.
Monster!
Big
Look
cat.
at that! Can I have a picture?
Cut bait.
How you gonna know which one it's biting on, Jeff? Oh, that's awesome. Nice fish.
I did not fly. That's a big cat. Josh, you got one on too?
I don't think so. Might have a little.
Net?
Here's the net. Josh.
Woohoo!
On behalf of Focus Outdoors, guys, I want to thank Aaron and Josh. You guys were awesome. Great time with you guys today. And thanks for taking me and my grandsons fishing. Thanks a bunch.
Been a blast. Thank you.
Well, that's our show for this week. Catfishing on the chain of lakes near Richmond, Minnesota. Our thanks to Aaron and Damien from Intune Marine and to our friend Josh for hooking this up for us. We had a great time. Remember, it's all about these kids. So remember, do these 3 things for me. 1, take a child with you next hunting or fishing trip. 2, generously support your favorite conservation organizations. And 3, spend some time in the next week where you focus on the outdoors. For our staff, I'm Steve Hammer. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time when we continue the journey, making more memories.
A short time after we taped the show, my partner and friend Steve Hammer passed away. Steve's first love was his family. He was proud of all of them. Steve was an avid outdoorsman that wanted to leave the outdoors in great shape for future generations. Steve and I promoted conservation whenever we could, and we also started Focus Outdoors TV to share good info so viewers may become more successful in their outdoor endeavors. Steve practiced what he preached at the end of every show. He took kids into the outdoors. He supported conservation organizations, and he did take time to focus on the outdoors, preferably with family. Steve, I am proud to call you my friend.
Let that crazy world out there go on without me. It's like that river only knows one way to flow. Ain't nothing gonna change me. I've got a dirt road soul. An old 12 gauge in a compound bow, and a dog named Otis tells me where to go. We push through the woods until we're good and gone, and find a spot that can